Hello everybody, Princess the Bear here, and today we're doing a video you guys have asked us for a very long time. We've been slacking on this one.
Actually, to be fair, we recorded this video once before in August, I want to say, and then somehow lost the footage. So
YouTube problems.
We want to know with each one of these categories what your opinion is. Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? Is there somewhere else you think that we should go? And we will put links to every single one of these items in the description box down below.
It's going to be a long list. What we decided to do is put everything in as far as categories to a randomizer and then sort of pick from there.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if you guys like the randomizer format, we'll use some more videos. Maybe a random day at Disney. I don't know, but we'll figure this out together.
Also, I want to say this is a completely blind best restaurant, best food things. I don't know what he picked. He doesn't know what I picked, so it's going to be a first for all of us.
This is going to be interesting. So, for the first pick, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Ooh.
Our best lunch pick.
So my lunch choice was, I picked one restaurant, but three things from that restaurant. So my top lunch place is Ale and Compass. They have an amazing vegan BLT. The protein bowl is really good. And then of course, my jam, the buffalo cauliflower, which can be made vegan.
So lunch places for me, honestly, I was also going to pick Ale and Compass because it's very rare that I go there and not find something that I want to eat. They have lots of vegan options for the princess. They have an awesome bacon jam. That's right, I said it. Bacon jam spread for the bread service, which I love. As horrible as it probably is for you. But I love that place for lunch. It's an easy stop in. Walk right out the back of Epcot. It's not usually horribly busy. Getting a reservation isn't horribly hard. It's like a guaranteed awesome lunch place every time we go.
And they just renovated it, I want to say like a year or so ago. So it's really nice in there. It's a great AC break.
Yeah, definitely. Now for the next one. Spin, 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 spin. Special occasion.
Yeah, because we don't do romantic dining or family dining or anything like that. So I thought maybe, special occasion would kind of be like the all-encompassing category for that. So for special occasion, the one place I thought would be great for everybody was Le Cellier. I don't mind the Asian dumplings, and apparently it's the best steak on property. I don't know these things.
So special occasion dining wise?
Yeah.
I guess I would say Flying Fish. Feels like a good special occasion restaurant.
The vegan options leave.
The vegan options have been kind of back and forth, but they have an awesome wine list. The decor is nice. And the boardwalk at night, it's kind of cool.
Well, that's one other thing. We're not doing repeat restaurants. So, I would have picked, there was a lot of other places I would pick for special occasion, but I saved those for other categories.
Alright, on to the next category. Breakfast. This is an easy choice.
My choice may actually surprise you, but I picked the Tonga Toast at Kona.
That is kind of surprising for me. So for me, my favorite breakfast place is definitely Centertown Market.
Really?
Because the variety of choices for breakfast and the music, which I love there, and it's an easy choice for me for a breakfast place. If you don't know what you want, they probably got something good.
I feel like Kona is the same way. Kona is only good for breakfast. You don't really want to go there for dinner. And they're known for their Tonga Toast, and they have that awesome wasabi Bloody Mary.
It's okay for me, but not a place I would go all the time. I would go to Centertown Market for breakfast every day.
I would too. I agree with that.
Alright, on to the next category. Where are you guys at on your list? Getting confused? Too much yet? We got a long way to go. Apparently the spinner likes breakfast.
Why is it picking the same?
Because it doesn't exclude them once it's picked.
Lame.
So, favorite park food at Epcot?
So my favorite place to eat at Epcot is Coral Reef right now. The vegetable skewers are my jam for sure because they just changed the menu and they have that amazing little mousse cake dessert. But I also just wanted to call out Electric Umbrella for their amazing salad and Sunshine Seasons because Sunshine Seasons is like the best place to get vegan options at Epcot.
Very much just going overboard here. For me, the park food at Epcot, if I'm going to pick, it has to be the off-menu poutine at Le Cellier.
It was really that good.
It was that delicious.
Watch the Foolish Morgans eat that.
There's a ton of food at Epcot, a lot to choose from. If I have to pick something that I'm going to go instantly to that I haven't to think about too hard, poutine is the winner by far. With magic pills, mind you, because, I'm lactose intolerant, but it's good.
And it's from Canada. Hi, Jace.
On to the next category. Spin and boom. Park food at Animal Kingdom.
That's a really hard one for me. Really hard. But I went with my tried and true classic favorite, Nomad's Lounge, the Impossible Sliders. But I do want to mention the hot link sandwich from Flame Tree because though it was just a Beyond sausage, it was still a really good little hot dog.
I think it was pretty tasty. I had to pick park food at
Animal Kingdom.
Park food at Animal Kingdom. What park am I at right now?
You're at Animal Kingdom.
So, I would have to pick the bowls from Santulli Canteen because there's lots of options, they're really tasty, and they have good beer.
I just feel like Santulli kind of steers me wrong because they don't clearly label what's plant-based and what's not, and I accidentally ate some things that were not plant-based there, so...
You gotta watch out at Santulli.
Yeah.
It used to be clear label, but the menu there changes a lot.
It does.
It's both a good and bad thing. Hopefully the new system is it's a little bit more clear labeled, but we'll see next time we go visit. Alright, on to the next category. Hotel food.
That was a very broad category. If I could, I would break it out into every single hotel, but Bear would kill me.
I would kill her. Not literally, but like... You heard the Seven Seas Lagoon, or maybe lock her on the top of Contemporary, something. But yeah, I'm not going through every hotel.
My favorite hotel food location is Jico. Always Jico. More specifically, the Koki corn it's vegetarian, but it can be made vegan, and I got that with tofu. That was amazing. They were really good curry there. And one of my favorite desserts too, the African drum beets. I don't like beets. They made me love beets, and they put some strawberry on it. Mwah.
Hotel food for me is actually the Wave, because I honestly don't remember the last time I had anything at the Wave I did not like. So the Wave at the Contemporary Resort.
I mean, the Wave is nice.
We've probably been back there more times than any restaurant we've been to, aside from probably Sanaa.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Sanaa we go to the most,
but
sure.
But the Wave, most definitely.
The Wave does have some good options, and they change their menu like 4 times a year.
Yeah, they change it seasonally. What they do is really good. We went recently and had the cauliflower tacos, which were
oh my gosh,
amazing.
Those were so good.
And also, good drinks. You can see, very important.
Yeah, yes. The drinks are important.
Yes, watch out with the fishbowl. It's a dangerous thing.
I mean, I spilled half of mine anyway at the end of the day, so I didn't get to finish it.
Don't drink Nemo. On to the next one. Come on, Spinner. Let's go. Favorite playlist on our channel?
So I had to think about this a lot, and we have quite a few playlists. If there's other playlists you think that we should put together, definitely let us know in the comments. I feel like maybe we need a couple more. My favorite playlist is the Hollywood Studios playlist.
Really?
Yeah. Why? Because we have opening weekend at Toy Story Land on there. We have opening day of Galaxy's Edge on there. We have pass holder playtime and the pass holder preview of Galaxy's Edge. So I feel like there's some good little nuggets in there that I like.
Well, I mean, our special events playlist is probably my favorite, because honestly, we do a lot of special events. We do a lot of videos with our friends and collaborations with other YouTubers. That is fun. We probably have the most fun in our collaboration videos. Back and forth and different perspectives. I think I've thrown up beer once or twice. Like, it's a fun playlist. On to the next. What do we got? Favorite snacks.
My snack is hands down always going to be the pretzel of Germany. I need that pretzel in my life 24/7.
Sometimes you have to drag her away from the cart. When she sees that cart, it's probably game over if she hasn't eaten.
But I'll do a Mickey pretzel too if I'm not at Epcot or Hollywood.
Formerly, I'd have to say that my favorite snack in all of Walt Disney World was a turkey leg. However, I have retired the turkey leg and have not had it in almost a year now. Over a year.
It's been like 2 or 3 years
since I've had a turkey leg, which saddens me deep down. But eventually everybody has to go.
Those things are mutant sized anyway. Why would you want to eat like a greasy, disgusting piece of meat?
Because they're fun. Honestly.
Anyway.
But if I have to pick a favorite snack, what even qualifies as a snack?
Anything in a cart.
Anything in a cart?
Or snack credit if you're doing Disney dining, which we really don't know a lot about Disney dining.
We haven't gotten into Disney dining yet.
We don't need to.
Anything in a cart? And obviously I can't count beer as a snack.
No.
No? Well, there goes that. What's the last time I got food from a cart?
I think the last thing you got was a churro and you didn't like it.
Oh, actually no, I take that back. It would be a churro. A Magic Kingdom churro. Oddly enough. I hated the first churro I tried, honestly, which was about a year ago in Frontierland. But when we went to the Christmas party this year, I tried one with dipping sauce this time, and I actually quite liked it.
It was chocolate, right?
It was chocolate. Churros was never something that was around when I was a kid, so I never really encountered them or ever tried one. I take back all the evil I said put out in the world about churros. Apparently I might have been a little wrong. I'm curious though, what is your method on eating a churro without it breaking in half? I was struggling with that.
That's because the churro you got was like flimsy. Like it didn't seem like it was fried long enough or whatever. They're usually just straight and narrow and you don't have to worry about it.
If you guys think I should try more churros, let me know. I'll be willing to be a guinea pig for that.
We haven't even done churros for the YouTube.
On video, no. But if the community wants it, by all means, I'll subject myself to that horror. On to the next one. Best table service restaurant.
I picked Sanaa. Their bread service is the best bread service on Disney property, and they have a secret sauce if you want spicy. That's for the peri peri.
This is actually a really hard one for me. I was torn between two restaurants. We'll probably get to the second one someone later in this list. But Sanaa for me. Because Sanaa has literally never let us down with food for both me and the princess. And the service
always really
is consistently the best on property. Without fail.
Never had a bad experience at
even before we started doing YouTube. Absolute.
It's true.
Perfect service every time.
That salad sampler we got last time too was really good, and we don't usually do that because we do the bread service. So that was That was
the watermelon salad.
Yeah,
and chickpea salad.
He doesn't even like watermelon. He ate that.
I absolutely hated it. It's so gross. On to the next one. Character dining.
I feel like we are lacking with character dining. We need to do more character dining. I think we don't have very many character dining.
It's really hard
videos.
for us being childless millennials. The value for character dining for us a lot of times is not there. Not to say that they're not worth it. If that's something that you want to do, if seeing specific characters is something that like you care about, you should definitely research and then do character dining. For us, since we go to the parks so much, and we used to have so many different opportunities to see different characters, the value, since most of them are like upwards of $60 if not more, is a bit not there for us.
Yeah, even with our tables in Wonderland.
If I have to pick, I mean, the first one that I think I've had like an awesome time at was probably Bon Voyage.
Bon Voyage?
Bon Voyage. Yeah.
I picked the storybook dining with Snow White. I feel like that's the best character dining I've ever been to, like hands down.
Yeah.
And
that was a good experience. And very pretty at night.
It is a prefix style meal, unlike most character dining that is buffet.
Yep.
So that was nice. I really loved the chia seed foam. That was amazing. Their little, it had coconut milk in it. And they also had like a mini Beyond patty is wrapped in bib lettuce. There was no bun or anything. And it was like the most interesting tasting Beyond patty I'd ever had. And then a gooseberry pie with a vegan crumble was like, oh, I would kill for that gooseberry pie if they served it in something bigger than a little ramekin.
For me, it's all about balance with the character dining because some have had great character experiences, some have had good food, but it's really hard for me to find one that has both. So that's where we landed.
That's true.
How about you guys? Do you have a favorite must-do character dining? I'm sure some of you do. You've made certain recommendations, and we haven't forgotten about those. We are getting to those on the list eventually, but you know, as well as we know, that getting a reservation at some of these places can be kind of hard.
Especially Cinderella's Royal Table.
Yes. Alright, on to their category. Where she lands, nobody knows. Quick service.
So for quick service, overall best quick service in Disney World, I picked Centertown Market. Just because you can go breakfast, lunch, dinner, and there's always something. My favorite thing, I have to say, is probably their avocado toast.
Okay, I can see that. That toast was pretty good. I'm not as foreign as the princess here, or basically not at all. And avocado toast to me is probably one of the most millennial things you'll ever see in your life. But
it's good.
It was good, so I'll give them that. Now, Centertown Market was very, very close for me, but because I chose it for breakfast, my pick was Sunshine Seasons in Epcot.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
because
good.
Their options are always fantastic. They have cold beer, and it's an AC break in Epcot.
And it's open before World Showcase.
So it's almost an instant win if you're at Epcot and hungry and you don't know what you want, because they have a little bit of everything. And it's not horribly expensive in there.
It's not. It's just one place. Like, if we get to Epcot before 11 and World Showcase isn't open, we're going to Sunshine Seasons. It's like, we're just going to go sit there.
And I actually prefer some of the vegan options there over non-vegan food.
That's true. Though they got rid of that wrap you love so much.
Yeah, but there are other stuff they've had that have, like salads and whatnot. So, hummus, and they have a lot of options. And because it's Sunshine Seasons, it does change a lot.
It's true.
As far as the menu. Princess, do the honors. Spin, spin, spin. Favorite show?
There's only two options for the shows. It's either Spirit of Aloha or Hoop-Dee-Doo Review. My thought is always, I think the show is better at Spirit of Aloha, though most people would not agree with me on that. But I think the food is better at Hoop-Dee, especially their grilled vegetables.
I'm going to cheat on this one. So, again, we didn't compare notes ahead of time, so it's just basically categories and trying to figure out in my mind what I'm going to pick for each category. If I have to pick official shows, I'm going to pick Spirit of Aloha. The food is not fantastic, don't get me wrong, but I prefer that show over Hoop-Dee. But I will admit, the food at Hoop-Dee is slightly better. Not tons better, slightly better. It basically falls upon what kind of food do you like. Hoop-Dee is kind of like a southern cooking,
it's like cowboy, American.
Cowboy fried chicken, whereas Spirit of Aloha is more Asian, Polynesian inspired food, so it's kind of up to your palate. But thinking of all the shows you can go see in all of the property, I would pick Yeehaw Bob. It's not
That's a good choice.
An official show, but you can go to Port Orleans. It's absolutely free, and it's one of the most entertaining times you'll have at. It's one of those like special things that not a lot of people know about. He comes around and greets everybody before a show, finds out where they're from, integrates that into the show. If you ever get the chance to go to, the bar at Port Orleans Riverside?
It's River Roost.
River Roost at Port Orleans Riverside?
Roost Bar, I want to say, or something like that. It's right next to boat rides.
That is one of those must-do, on the cheap things.
Yeah, it's totally worth it. I mean, it is a bar, so they do serve you, but kids come too, and you can just sit there. You should get there around like 7-ish. The first show's at like 8:30, I think.
And the kids may even get pulled into the show.
Yeah, he makes everybody get involved in the show, so it is a good show.
It's a very good time. All right, Princess. Festival food. This is a lot of food.
This is any festival that we've been to throughout the YouTube channel, not just this year. We will do a video on just stuff for this year at the end of the year. But my favorite, and I miss it dearly, is the Greek vegan tachos from Food and Wine Festival. They didn't have it this year, unfortunately, but oh, that's my jam.
They were alright. I didn't hate them. Festival food is so hard because there's so many different things to try at the festival. You guys should definitely visit one if you get a chance and you're here on property when that happens. But
Food and Wine,
like, picking was so hard because like there was those candy strawberries used to be in China. There's the fried chicken bao that I had in China this year. Is the teriyaki bun you can get in Japan during Food and Wine last year. There was the Impossible Meatball they had earlier this year. That was delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so many choices.
Your best all-time favorite festival food, of any festival food you've tried?
It's probably going to have to be that teriyaki bao I got in Japan last year because I gave that a 5 out of 5 claws.
And he still talks about it.
I do, and I miss it dearly, even though the frothy ramen this year was weird for a very lot of people. It was cold frothy ramen. I thought was really fun and liked it. I thought I was going to hate it, but it was like one of the most fun things I've had at a festival in recent memory. Princess, give the people a spin. Favorite dessert? This was an easy one for me.
Was it?
Yes.
I picked the avocado mousse from Toledo. Though small, very delicious.
That was pretty good. And it was plated beautifully. Probably one of the most beautifully plated desserts we've had in recent memory. For me, it was the Bailey's Almond Jack Daniels mousse from Coral Reef. Because I went in, I'm not a huge dessert person, but like, as soon as we filmed that, I like devoured that thing. Like, I think we have a time lapse of me like destroying that thing after we finished doing the review.
It was too rich.
I absolutely loved it. I don't like desserts. I will not order them. To me, my main course is my dessert. Let me know if you guys feel the same way. But that was one instance where I was like, are you done? And scoop, scoop, all gone. Let's hit this spinner again. Park food at Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom is always a really hard park to pick food options from because it's the most like fair food. More like junk food than other places that actually have new things for your palate. This is like tried and true.
Which isn't bad. I mean,
no.
There's a time and place for junk food. Even amongst the vegan crowd. Magic Kingdom, especially for me, is a place where honestly, if I can avoid eating there, I'll try because I'm just not in love with anything I get there.
Yeah, I agree.
It's okay. Some of it's passable. A lot of it's outright awful. But I'm never not willing to give them another chance. It's the classic park. It's always going to be better than Disneyland. And, yeah, that's right. That's a low blow. I understand, but I'm going with it. I'm always willing to give it a shot. They have been getting better. So.
That's true. They have. I went with the brat from Friar Nook's because it's like my go-to snack when I go there. The plant-based bratwurst. But I also did want to mention the Lighthouse sandwich at Harbor House. What's it called? Harbor House Restaurant or whatever?
Columbia
Harbor House. That was a great sandwich. It was a great like alternative to not eating alt meats. So
I mean, it wasn't bad. Basically, slaw on a piece of bread, but it wasn't terrible.
Chips.
It was better than what I had. Just a shrimp skewer, and I thought it was sort of boring actually. But I mean, if I have to pick, I'm probably gonna pick Dole Whip because I mean I like Dole Whip and it's an yeah, that's right, Dole Whip.
That's a snack.
It doesn't matter. You're talking about Magic Kingdom food. I'm stacking all the food against each other.
Even Skippers?
Yes, Dole Whip is in the top 3.
Wow.
If you tell me I can't pick a dessert or a snack or whatever you're gonna consider Dole Whip, then I'll probably have to go with the. I don't remember what it was called. I don't even know if they still have it. But it was the vegan, plant-based hot dog we had at Casey's Corner.
The slaw dog.
Corn.
Yeah, it's still there.
I really liked that.
It's like most most people's go-to is usually the slaw dog if you're plant-based.
I'm really picky. I don't like hot dogs normally. I like chili dogs in the right ratio with relish because I'm not a savage. But that is one place where, like, if I had to eat and I was really hungry, Magic Kingdom, that's probably where I'd go to Casey's Corner and get that.
And they have mobile ordering.
Mobile ordering, because I'm not beneath eating plant-based food if it tastes good. So, Princess? Bar and Grill. We're probably going to agree on this one.
My favorite bar and grill is Geyser Grill.
Yeah, so we agree.
At the Wilderness Lodge. But I do love Three Bridges. Very, very much.
That's true. Three Bridges, Geyser Grill have the same sort of vibe to me. You're on the Three Bridges, you're on the water, a nice all-around view. It's got an awesome bar, atmosphere. Geyser Grill has a great view. It's like right next to the water. You got the geyser over in the corner.
Yeah, it's nice. It's relaxing.
But Geyser Grill's waffle fries.
Yeah, that's why I picked Geyser, because though the sangrias and the hummus, the lentil hummus at Coronado is amazing, Three Bridges, the waffle fries are probably the best fries on Disney property at Geyser.
We have 2 left. This wheel is going to throw us off, so I'm just going to pick one.
Okay.
Dinner.
I think I made the obvious choice for dinner. I picked the unplugged menu at California Grill. Just because you have so many options, and now that they've changed the menu, there's even more vegan options. So I felt obligated to pick California Grill. But I also want to mention Narcoossee's because they had that barbecue crispy eggplant that I had last time.
Yeah.
That was so good. I inhaled that. I did not even want to share it. And then they had that gnocchi that I also like basically licked the plate. So
Narcoossee's is a good choice. I did love the shrimp and grits there. I was absolutely in love with that. Below, I also gave that 5 out of 5 claws.
I don't remember.
Now my list, honestly, this is what happens when you do things like this. I forgot about Narcoossee's, and I picked Storybook Dining.
Really?
Yes. Because of the atmosphere and everything else, and the lighting, and, I mean, a good, not gonna lie, 45% of that, it was the Evil Queen.
She is pretty awesome.
Because she was absolutely amazing. So for dinner, yeah, I picked Storybook Dining.
You know how funny it is that we both picked Storybook Dining for some sort of category, but before, when it was Artist Point, we were like, ew. Yeah. That place was not good before.
It wasn't great. I didn't hate it. It just...
It was very, like, middle of the road for what you were paying for. It wasn't, like, one of the nice places you would go out of your way to go to. And now it's, like, one of my most recommended places, I want to say.
The redesign did it well, I think.
It did. It did. It fit very well.
And as for the last category, park food at Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios is a very difficult place to eat at, I feel. I feel like Hollywood Studios is the place with the best rides, but everything else is lacking. I went with Docking Bay 7, that Felucian Garden spread, because those meatballs are really good, the hummus, the bread that you got for the dipping. So I didn't actually eat the bread. I just ate the meatballs and the hummus, which I thought was really good. But I also have to mention those secret menu vegan tachos, because I seem to always get the tachos when I go to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Just, if I'm going to, like, randomly pick something there, probably because there isn't really that much to eat at Hollywood Studios, I would go with the tachos and a grown-up lemonade.
I'm feeling like Hollywood's getting a pass on this one, because in the past, I've had the same issue at Hollywood that I've had at Magic Kingdom, that the food that I've had just... It's kind of ho-hum, and lately, our food reviews there, I haven't really been in love with a whole lot of what I eat at all. But now with Galaxy's Edge open, I have a lot more food choices, and for me, again, it was Docking Bay 7 as well. That rib with the blueberry muffin, as odd a pairing as that is, I absolutely loved that. I loved her food, so it was an easy choice. We've done breakfast there. Wasn't great, but it was better than most places can get at Hollywood.
Yeah, I would agree.
So Docking Bay 7 for me, almost anything on the menu, definitely a winner in Hollywood, by far. It's expensive. Yeah. It's definitely more expensive than most places in Hollywood.
I would say Galaxy's Edge overall is maybe like 30-40% more expensive than the rest of Hollywood Studios.
I blame the first order. They put a premium on everything. But definitely go visit Docking Bay 7. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, go in there, try the food, have a drink or 3.
Just sit in there and, like, listen to the sounds of the restaurant. There's some really cool stuff going on in there.
A lot of different details.
You don't notice.
Easy to miss. but definitely go visit that. But that's our best of. Maybe we'll come back if everybody likes this, and maybe we'll do a worst of. If you guys like the randomizer, maybe we should use that in more videos. Maybe an app that actually takes out some of the things you already choose. You know, apps. We'll find something. I'm on Android. Don't you dare mention an Apple app to me. But we will try this again. So, Princess, anything to add?
If you like this video, let us know. Give this video a like and comment. Tell us what type of content you'd like to see us do. If there's some specific restaurant, hotel, park that you want us to go into a little bit more detail on, we'll be more than happy to do any of that. We're always looking for your suggestions, and it's usually the videos that you guys suggest that end up being our favorite ones to do. So don't hesitate to tell us everything that's on your mind. We do read the comments.
And don't forget to subscribe.
You heard the bear.